From drug abuse to conservatorship, Britney Spears has seen it all. But, according to some resources, her family has planned another intervention. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently, people close to Britney Spears were worried about her drug use and mental health issues, so they set up an intervention for her on February 7, 2023. Her husband, Sam Asghari, her manager, a specialist, and some doctors were all involved in the planning. Her manager even went as far as renting a house for Britney to stay in for a minimum of 2 months after the intervention. The idea was for her to receive medical attention and counseling during her stay. Spears' parents and kids were not in the loop when her husband planned the intervention, but here's the kicker: Britney found out about the plan just before it was supposed to happen. Her knowledge of the situation caused the intervention to be called off, and despite the failed intervention plan, Britney's close circle was able to communicate their concerns to the singer to some extent. Sam remains dedicated to supporting her and doing what's best for her mental health.
I'm just so proud of each one of them that handled each one of these cases.
According to reports, Spears had a meeting with some doctors on February 8, 2023, although it's not clear what kind of doctor they were, medical or psychiatric. Fans are eagerly hoping that Britney will receive the necessary help and care she needs. Despite the recent drama, the singer has been active on social media, even though she turned off the comments section on her posts. In a recent post, she denied that an intervention was ever planned and stated that she doesn't have medical doctors. She also claimed that she is doing well, which left her fans feeling unsettled and worried about her. Things are not looking good for Britney Spears, and her family is just as worried as her fans. She's been struggling with drugs and mental health for a while, and it seems like she's going through it again. To make things worse, her personal life is a mess. Her kids won't even see her, and to top it off, she had a miscarriage last year. It's a really tough situation, and everyone just wants her to be okay. According to TMZ, one of her close sources is even scared that she might not make it. Apparently, Britney is taking some medications that make her really weird, but she doesn't want to take anything to balance it out. This causes her to get really worked up and lose her cool, which is making her loved ones seriously concerned about her mental state.
I was on the Mickey Mouse Club that I realized that I had such a major love for music.
While all of this is happening, we can't ignore the multiple times Britney has had outrageous moments in public, like the time she kissed Madonna. Back in 2003 at the VMAs, the Kiss Me Baby One More Time singer, pun intended, was living it up with Christina Aguilera and Madonna when the OG pop diva planted one right on her lips. Madonna also went for a kiss with Aguilera, but it was Britney's lucky day to be the talk of the town. Interestingly, that wasn't the only moment she was the talk of the town.
So happy that you like McDonald's and you can look like this. This is a fabulous.
The following year, Spears paid a visit to the chapel. Oops, she got hitched. Britney tied the knot with Jason Alexander in Las Vegas, but it wasn't a fairy tale ending. The couple got their marriage annulled just 55 hours later. Spears' spokesperson described the whole thing as a joke gone too far. This might be all fun and games, but the Queen of Pop has shown signs of serious meltdowns in public. The singer once had a barefoot pit stop. Just like many other instances, Spears caused a stir this time as well. She entered a unisex bathroom at a gas station in Ventura, California. No, I'm not judging her over using a gas station bathroom. The concern part is that she was barefoot. Yes, barefoot. Her then-fiancé, Kevin Federline, was waiting in the car. This incident was one of many captured on camera that year, leaving many to question her hygiene practices. And then, how can I forget the reality show? I'm convinced this is where reality shows got their reputation from. Britney has made some questionable choices over the years, but she says the biggest mistake of her career was starring in the short-lived reality show Chaotic with her ex-husband K-Fed. Clearly, not every celebrity can be a reality TV star. And there's that instance which is, well, let's just say problematic.
It's Britney, bitch.
Throwback to the time she was driving with her baby in 2006. Spears made headlines for all the wrong reasons when she was caught driving with her infant son Sean Preston on her lap instead of being secured in a car seat. She was grilled by the press and investigated by the LA Department of Children and Family Services. Spears blamed the paparazzi for the incident. Turns out this isn't the only baby incident. Another incident involving Britney and her son Sean Preston happened in the same year. While walking in Manhattan, Spears stumbled and almost dropped the baby, who was saved by a quick reaction from a bodyguard. The incident further fueled scrutiny of her parenting skills. That's when people actually started getting concerned about her mental health. The baby incident was followed by an on-air breakdown. In a memorable moment during an interview with Matt Lauer on NBC's Dateline in 2006, Britney Spears broke down in tears and declared herself to be an emotional wreck at the moment. She was wearing a revealing outfit and chewing gum and implored the media to give her some space.
That makes you want to stand up, makes you happy, and it's fun.
And then the moment I think none of us has forgotten, the day she made Ball beautiful, or not. In 2007, Queen Bee made headlines, not for the first time that happened. Anyway, this time it was when she shaved her head with an electric shaver at a salon in California. While some tabloids speculated that she did it to avoid drug testing, Spears stated that it was her way of taking control of her life. When a photographer asked her why she shaved her head, she famously replied, "Because of you."
Yeah, it would be good, right?
Yes, I like
Yeah,
that.
that would be great.
The same year, she did something else, which I'm also assuming was her way of taking control. The singer got new tattoos. In the aftermath of shaving her head, Britney Spears visited a tattoo parlor in Sherman Oaks where she got 2 new tattoos, a cross on her hip and a kiss on her wrist. When asked by an employee why she had shaved her head, Spears replied that she didn't want anyone touching her and she was tired of everybody touching her. Then there's the instance where she attacked a car. The same year, she attacked a paparazzo's car with a green umbrella. This incident happened after she had pleaded for privacy and was going through a difficult time in her personal life, including visits to rehab and separation from her husband, Kevin Federline. Her umbrella attack became so famous that a Florida radio host even used photos from it on his Total Nut Jobs billboards, which were taken down after Spears' team threatened legal action. By the looks of it, 2007 was a rough year for Britney, because there's more.
I just want to go to a club and do my own thing, and just the chorus of the song is "I'm a slave for you."
My 3 best friends. Till this day, I still have my Courtney, Jansen, and Laura Lynn.
During her tumultuous year, the pop princess was caught by paparazzi driving recklessly with her 2 sons in the back seat, including running a red light and making an illegal turn. Following this incident, her custody battles with ex-husband Kevin Federline intensified, resulting in another hospital stay. The police were called to her home when she refused to hand over their children and was suspected of being under the influence of an unknown substance. And that's all for Britney and the several breakdowns she's had over the years, which also explains why her family would plan an intervention. All in all, she's had a pretty hard time throughout her career.